everyone, so today on BKRsport, I'm back baby. We are here in Australia after a long time out. Obviously I was stuck in Fiji for a good 10 months actually, nearly 11 months, wowee. Jeez, no, I'd say, 10 months? No, it wasn't. Yeah, 10 months. I was stuck there for 10 months when, I went over there due to the pandemic before the borders shut to go and see my family and be with my mum over there. So I've finally been able to get back. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do any vlogs all of this year, and it really wouldn't have been able to do too many vlogs as it was regardless. But like I said, I am here. In saying that, I'm also not here yet. I'm still basically in transit because I'm in quarantine right now for 2 weeks. So basically, I got back on the 27th of January, and now it is the 1st of February, and I'm in quarantine and can't do anything except for stream and film videos, which is perfect for me. Obviously, I do this regardless. But yeah, I can't leave this room right now. There will be vlogs that come out on BKR Travel, but we'll talk about that in just a second. But I am very excited to be home, obviously. I'm very excited to be back and ready to go for the new NRL, AFL, rugby seasons. Baseball's coming up soon. And this video here is basically just going to be me saying what you're about to see on this channel, really, because, I've said things in the past that haven't really come to fruition because either I've been a little bit too lazy, I wasn't taking the channel too seriously, or I don't know. I was just kind of throwing stuff out there and hoping it would stick. But I love what I do. I love creating content. Even if I had 0 subscribers, I'd still probably create content. You know what I mean? I just love what I do. And especially with sport too, because sport is my life. I watch all these games regardless. So you guys get to see me watching the games that I would watch anyway. That's why it's like you'll see me streaming during the morning, during the day, during the night, 3 a.m. with rugby internationals and stuff like that, because I just do that anyway. I don't even show you all the games I watch because I don't even do Premier League on the channel just yet. So I do really appreciate the support you guys do show, and honestly, it's just going to get bigger and better from here, man. Like last year, obviously I had a lot of plans, but they were thrown out the window because of the pandemic, and it was thrown out of the window for basically everybody. At least that gave me a good chance to really knuckle down and focus on the channel. I never really focused on the channel too much besides a little bit of a hobby. I always wanted to create something of myself through social media and content creation, and I never really kind of took it as more than a hobby. Like, I obviously wanted to do it, but I never really took it in a serious light until probably June of last year, to be honest with you. I was really planning to get absolutely knuckling down as of the NRL season and AFL season at the beginning of last year, but that got thrown out the window. So when it came around to June, July, and the season started coming back up again, I started doing these live streams. And I've obviously seen a large amount of growth from that because you guys just love talking about the game live and seeing my reactions to the games. And, it gives me a bit more of an interactive level with you guys where you can talk to me, I can talk to you, and, we get to know each other a bit more, even though I am still behind the screen and it is difficult reading all the damn well comments, but I do my best. So although the pandemic was shit and I couldn't go to games and I got stuck in another country, I still found a positive from it, and I hope you guys found a positive from it too, because there is always positives throughout the negatives. Now, in regards to live streams, I've been getting a lot of people asking me, like, I'm back in Australia now. Obviously, a lot of my content is predominantly vlogging beforehand, and it was more so, discussional videos, but that was because I didn't really know about the live streaming scene. Like, I did 1 or 2 or 3 here and there, but I never really kind of got into it because it wasn't really something that I really wanted to do. I always like going to the games. Atmosphere is my thing. I want to feel the passion and the energy of the crowd. They will definitely be staying. Obviously, vlogs will take priority, but with the ongoing pandemic, with the fact that, this channel does usually cost a lot of money to run, and I don't necessarily have the money as I used to, or just have the money as we normally would to always go to these games everywhere. That's what we used to do. We used to go wherever we wanted, whenever, just because we kind of could at the time, but we kind of couldn't at the same time. But I just loved what I was doing so much that I'd kind of give everything I possibly had to doing these vlogs in these other places, even though we didn't really have that kind of money. But it's all about living your passion, and it's got us to the point that we are at today. So the live streams will continue, but yeah, vlogging, if I can get to a game, because there's not even enough tickets for sold out games, or enough tickets for everyone to go. So as long as I can get to the games, then that's fantastic. But I will also be doing live streams because it does help me out to do, for example, my Bulls, my Cubs, and just games around Australia that I normally would try to get to, but I can't. Alongside the streams, obviously not everybody can watch the games live, and not everybody can, watch my content live because they are either at the game or they're doing something else, and I'm always streaming basically, so it's very difficult for people to actually watch the stream or watch the entirety. So unfortunately, people do miss a lot of the, discussion-based topics that you guys send me questions in during the stream, and also ones that I come up with on the spot. But, a lot of people miss out on really important stuff. and it's a 2-hour long stream. So you don't really know, or 2 hours for this sport, 2.5 there, baseball's 3-4 hours, man. So, the different sports have different lengths, but you don't know where the actual topics are. So I've actually created a channel called BKR Clips, guys. Now, the link is actually in the description below, also probably in the comment section too, to be honest with you. But we will have BKR Clips where 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. each day, there will be at least 1 or even 2 clips per stream from the most important topics of said stream. And I'm talking literally every single stream. So no matter what, whether it's NBL or NRL, AFL, NBA, baseball, it'll all be over there. So go and subscribe to BKR Clips because trust me, you won't regret it. That's where all the big topics that we speak about live will be going to. Now, specifically in regards to why today is such a momentous day for me and this channel is because it's the 1st of February and this is when I really will start knuckling down. I know you guys have been like, well, you're streaming every day regardless. Like, you've been killing it either way. And it's like, yeah, we have been killing it and we have been growing and we have been doing what we love doing. But that wasn't really crazy, you know what I mean? Like, that was January, which is a pretty terrible month on YouTube, to be honest with you, and they're audiences that I haven't grown for, years. I haven't really got too much A-League audience on here, or NBA, definitely not NBA. So this is a process of where I've had to just smack out sports that I love and want to grow, and it's been small audiences, and we're seeing it grow over time, just like we saw with the NRL, with the AFL, and with rugby as well. Although we have been doing this every single day, this has been me growing a smaller audience on the channel from specific sports. That obviously, hopefully you guys enjoy all the sports, but I also wanted to go into these other sports where I can also grow it. And NBL is one of these too. I haven't done anything NBL really before literally the finals of last year, but I also still want to continuously grow these smaller sections of the channel so that it can be quite well-rounded, so that we can have as many sports as we possibly can. And I can't do every sport, guys. I can't do every sport. This is just me here. I do all the editing, I do all the streaming, I do, everything literally. So, and BKR Clips and BKR Travel's coming back as well. So, there's so much that goes into this channel that I think that a lot of people, they've got too much stuff to think about in their own lives that don't really, need to know. But the point of the matter is that there's a lot that goes into this channel that I put in the effort too. So I do appreciate all the support that you guys do show, but I do as many possible sports as I can. Now, in regards to baseball, when it comes back, that's obviously going to be taking precedence over the basketball because Cubbies is I've got a Bulls shirt on right now, but Cubbies is my #1 team in America. I love my baseball. I'm really going to be focusing on the National League Central this year. So when the Cubs aren't playing, then I'm going to do the other National League Central teams like the Brewers or Cardinals or Reds or Pirates. We're going to be doing a lot of those streams during the day if they're not involving a Bulls game. So Bulls and Cubs obviously take precedence. Cubs take #1 precedence, and then Bulls right after that, and then following that, I'll do National League Central. Those sports are so expansive with so many teams that it's very difficult to just do the overall kind of league as such, and then we get people from teams that we may not ever do again in that season. So we may as well just focus on the division that my team is actually in, and that's what I'd probably prefer anyway. So I hope you guys are enjoying. Along with this, guys, I'm going to be starting up NRL and rugby content as of today. We've also got AFL that will be starting up probably about mid-month or so. Now, guys, I like to start content for specific sports about a month beforehand, about a month before they actually get going. So that's why a lot of people who keep talking about rugby league and what my thoughts are and predictions, I haven't even gotten into the rugby league process yet. I'll start getting into the rugby league process as of today because that starts in a month's time. Midway through this month, it'll be a month until the AFL, so I'll start doing AFL content then. Six Nations we've got coming up here with the rugby this weekend actually, so that should be exciting. But yeah, now we're going to be really starting to get back into those core audiences that we've really been growing, and I can't wait for the NRL and AFL, man. I really can't. It's going to be an awesome season, and let's go Titans, baby. Also on the Titans, I know a lot of people are asking me if I'm going to be going to every Titans game. Obviously, I'll be going to as many as I possibly can. Now, this channel, for people who don't know, people who have been OGs and have known me for a while now, know that I go to every game and support different teams. My team is the Titans. My team is Geelong. I'm a Cubs fan, I'm a Bulls fan, I'm a Brisbane Roar fan, I'm a Manchester City fan. I support these teams, right? But when I go to another game for a vlog, I can easily support another team as long as they're not playing my team, right? So you're going to see a lot in the NRL this year where I'm based in Sydney right now. I'm going to be based in Sydney. So I'm going to fly up for every Gold Coast game that I possibly can, and I assume I could probably work out a way to fly up to every game, but that does depend on a lot of financials, obviously. But I will be doing a lot of Sydney-based games in A-League, in NRL, and even AFL with Sydney Swans and GWS Giants. So that's going to cause a lot of people to be like, who do you actually support? And we get that all the time, but it's like, I've got my teams, lads, but that's not the point of this channel. The point of this channel is to show you what it's like to be at the game regardless of the team. Not just a one-team channel. I'm always going to be doing different teams. So yeah, if you are new to the channel, you will see vlogs of teams that I don't support, but I'm just going there to experience the atmosphere and showing what it would be like if you actually went to the game. I think in the last year has made me really realize that the community is just amazing. You know, despite the fact there's been so much troubles and so many sports all over the place, the community is always well supportive. Yes, you're going to have haters, like, you know, whatever, man. Like, if you're a hater, man, if you're a troll, you know, if you hate on the content, that's cool, man. You do you. You know, there's always going to be haters, though. You know, you just got to get used to that. There's always going to be haters, and, you know, you can't do anything without having a hater. You're not going to be liked by everyone in the world. So, just a quick note for everyone out there. You just have to drive through it, man. You know, if it's your passion, you know, who cares, you know, what anyone else thinks? You're always going to find people who do actually enjoy what you do. So, if you love what you do, and you have a passion for what you do, and it's not just solely about money, or it's not just solely about, you know, the wrong reasons necessarily, and I'm not saying money is the wrong reasons, but I'm just saying if you are doing something for the wrong reasons and someone's hating on you, then you're gonna get affected by it, and you'll probably stop. But if you love what you do and you're living your passion, like what I say all the time, you live your passion, and then you get a hater, you know, you just look at them and think, man, like, I'm doing what I want, man. Like, I've got free rent space in your head, mate. Like, I'm doing what I love, and you're obviously watching my stuff. So it's quite funny to me. It's quite funny to me. There's always going to be somebody, and there's probably a reason why they're doing it, to make themselves feel better about, you know, something bad in their life. You know, it is. It's just how it is in life. So you just got to get used to that kind of shit. But guys, I think that's going to do us for today. I think I just sat down and spoke for literally like 20 minutes about what's going on here. But I thought I'd give a quick update to let everyone know what I'm doing, what we're planning to do with this channel. Obviously, BKR Clips with the Clips channel has started as of today. We did a couple of A-League ones that went up this morning, and I think there's an A-League one later on tonight. No, it's an NBL one that comes up today as well, around when this video comes out, actually. So definitely check that one out. I'd love to get 100 subscribers on the first day of it being up. So I think we're like literally, I think we're on 90 subscribers. So we only need 10 subscribers there. So yeah, if you're watching this, go over to BKR Clips right now. Subscribe. Don't forget as well, BKR Travel. I didn't really speak about that too much today because I do want to wait until I'm out of quarantine before I really get into that. Now, I will be doing quarantine vlogs, and I've got geoguessr videos that I want to do because I can't travel too much, and there will be vlogs in public as well, and things happening when I can do stuff, obviously. But also remember, like I said, I do everything myself, so I would need to figure out, you know, if I can actually find the time to edit and find the time to do that channel as well, and to keep it as consistent as I want. Because I've changed how I think about these channels and how I think about YouTube and how I think about my social media, that I want to be consistent now. You know, I'm over just kind of being a little bit lazy and doing it whenever I feel like it. I'm just all about, you know, doing what I love doing and focusing on doing it, and not just sitting down and literally just watching the Sidemen. You know what I mean? Like, I watch the Sidemen. They're great. I love them. They're honestly inspirations to this channel, but sometimes I can be real lazy and just sit back and not do what I actually need to do. The first vlog, as long as I can get to the game, as long as I'm able to get a ticket to this game, the first vlog I'm doing, I believe, is MacArthur versus Adelaide next Friday night, which would come out the next day for you guys on Saturday. Also, I nearly just forgot. This is actually quite important. So for people who are unaware, you actually can get a membership on the channel for $5. Now, you might be like, what the hell's that about? You know, like, who cares? I get what I want for free. And that's fine. You know, that's all good. But I am in the process of planning to do one stream per month, where only people who have this membership, who support the channel, obviously, because like I said, this channel is quite expensive to run when I'm not just doing live streams and stuff like that, you know, traveling to games and going to games and everything involved. So the more support we get, obviously the more I can possibly do on a larger scale. So I have put this membership in where it's $5 a month. You know, there'll be one stream per month where only members can comment in the chat. Everyone can watch it for free. But the people in the chat talking are the members. Now, alongside this, I'm going to be putting out my tips from every single sport per week. So A-League ones are going to come out on Wednesday, and NRL ones will come out on Tuesday. Anyway, what the matter is that all my tips, so if you guys want to know who I'm tipping for the week along all my sports, I can't actually make them into a video. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to put them for members only, so that they kind of get an insight into my thoughts, because I watch majority of games. I think I've got a reasonably good idea. I'm not telling you that you should be betting on these tips. You can do what you want, man. You can do what you want, but you know, they're just put out there so that it's a little bit of an extra benefit for people who do support the channel, because I do really appreciate it, and I do really appreciate everything that you guys do, even though you don't really think you do anything. Just watching videos and just liking the videos and commenting on the videos and just being involved really does help. So do know that you do a lot more than you probably think you do, despite the fact you just click on a video, watch it, click like, and then see you later. You know what I mean? So I'm going to jump off for now. We've been going on for long enough. I think we've been going on for about like 20 minutes now. So I hope you are enjoying the channel. Smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Turn the notification bell on. And I will see you guys for the next stream, which I think is the Bulls versus Knicks tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.